Hello everybody, it is Current Cartoon TV coming with you another Steven Universe review. My name is Outlaw, and always we have my guests here, Gundam.
Hey guys.
And we also have our not so special guest anymore, Red.
Hey there guys.
And we're going to be reviewing the Steven Universe special, Heart of the Crystal Gems. So Red, give me that synopsis of that first episode.
This one's called Now We're Only Falling Apart. After finding out that Rose Quartz is actually Pink Diamond, Garnet unfuses and Sapphire runs off devastated. To try and calm her down, Steven and Pearl go after her and tell her the story of how Pink Diamond became Rose Quartz.
Alright Gundam, what did you like about this episode?
Well, first things first, I do have to say the colors in this episode were amazing, as no surprise to anybody.
What's new?
Yeah.
The music was actually really good too, as keeping the tone of the episode, keeping us engaged. It really was kind of an emotional episode as well for me, because you know how when you realize either someone is not who they say they are, or something about your best friend maybe that just you didn't know for all these years, and it comes out, you're kind of like, whoa, why didn't you tell me? But at the same time, you're kind of like, well, I can still accept this, but I need to talk about it or go through it with my head. That's pretty much what this episode was. So it was really nostalgic for me. The pacing is really well done, and well, it goes right into the next episode, which we'll talk about too. But I thought it was fantastic.
And how about you, Red? What did you like about this episode?
I totally agree with Gundam. Like, this was a fantastic episode and an amazing bomb. Like, this is the best, I think, out of the entire series as itself. But what I really liked was that Sapphire's raw emotions, and she has every single right to be angry and frustrated and upset. Another one that I really liked was we finally got some more backstory after such a long time, and it was so satisfying. There wasn't any fillers in this bomb. It was all plot heavy, which we desperately needed after these past few bombs. So I overall loved the heck out of this episode and loved every moment of this bomb.
What I liked about this episode a lot was actually the backstory of Pearl and her diamond, which was Pink Diamond, and how Pink Diamond was kind of brought to Earth. When Pink Diamond transformed into Rose Quartz, that was amazing. And I did like how the fact that Pearl actually is the one that suggested for Pink Diamond to come to Earth, but disguised as Rose Quartz. So I did like that, and I did like the fact that we kind of found out what happened to Amethyst a little bit, because she was the late one out of the kindergarten, and they were waiting for her to come out, but they were ordered to actually deploy right away after they emerged from the ground. So it was like, okay, that's kind of cute. I have a little afterthought on that one. I'll get to that a little later. But my favorite part of it was how Pink Diamond realizes what she was doing to Earth. At first part of the episode, she was like, we are creating life out of nothing. But at first, she explored Earth and all the creatures, and actually in contact with some of the humans.
Yeah, I really like that time skip because it showed the Native Americans, and it just shows you how far back this was.
Yep. She realized that she's not creating life, she's taking away life. And how she tried her best as Pink Diamond to stop the colonizing of Earth, but Blue and Yellow did not care. They absolutely told her that we don't care what you think, just get the job done, this is what you wanted. And that is like really emotional and all that. And then that's when you see her actually transform back into Rose Quartz because she could do something. And then I did like how Sapphire realized why Rose Quartz was fighting for Earth. It wasn't just stop the invasion. Rose Quartz was fighting for Garnet, a place where gems could live as free as they can be.
Very well said.
Very true.
And I kind of like how Sapphire was running really quickly back to Ruby.
Yeah, that was cute.
So, Gundam, you have any dislikes of this episode?
I have no dislike. Well paced. I mean, where's Lars? That's about it. Because yes, he wasn't in the episode. They didn't even mention him in the episode, which kind of made me a little iffy. But this was a very as Red said, plot-centric episode and bomb. So right now it's go, go, go. And this, I can actually understand them not talking about him or saying anything about Lars this entire. But otherwise, no.
How about you, Red? Any dislikes from you?
None whatsoever.
I actually have a dislike.
Whoa.
I did not like how Sapphire was actually treating Ruby at the beginning of the episode.
Why? It makes sense though.
She was just like so mean, like, Ruby, you couldn't see this because I'm the one that has the future vision. You could not possibly see this at all. And then she's like, we fused for Rose Quartz, and that was it. They like kind of broke up. It's like, wow, come on. Usually Sapphire is the more cool-headed type, and then Ruby is the hot-headed, like from the episode of Keystone Motel. Ruby was extremely angry with Pearl, and yet Sapphire is the cool type, like, oh, things will calm down, everything will be fine, and all that. This was like a total role reversal here, where Ruby was trying to calm down Sapphire.
But it shows the maturity of each of these characters, because Ruby isn't this hot-headed character like we've all come to know and love, and Sapphire isn't as cool and calm and collected as she has. Everybody wears a mask. So I love that.
I also loved it as well because, like Red was saying, the dynamic between Ruby and Sapphire, think about it, they've always been of almost one mind, and as soon as they separated, how, like, you can tell that Ruby was, like, trying to say words without saying them because he's usually saying them together, and when they broke apart and everything, it really was emotional, and I thought they did a really good job, and I thought it was really well done.
It was just something I did not like, so let's go into the ratings here. Red, what do you give this?
Is this really a surprise? It's a 5 out of 5, of course.
Gundam.
5 out of 5, people.
4 out of 5 for me, I'm sorry.
Wow, that one little tick mark knocked you down.
Let's get on to the next episode. What's Your Problem is the episode title. Gundam, how about you give me the synopsis of that one?
Of course. The synopsis of the episode is, with Ruby missing, Steven and Amethyst go looking for her. Steven takes the search seriously while Amethyst kind of goofs off, but her reasons behind it soon become clear.
All right, and Red, what did you like about this episode?
So I love that Amethyst has just really matured. She acts like this whole situation doesn't bother her, and she's trying so hard to be strong for herself and trying to be strong for Steven, trying her best to not let her emotions slip through. Thought this was another fantastic episode. It was a good break from, it was plot heavy, but it was a little lighthearted than the past few have been. So that was nice. Had some good laughs, had some good puns. Love me a good pun.
Same.
I just love Amethyst and how she's really coming along. She puts that facade up like, oh, I'm just the kid, I don't know any better, but really she does, and she's just putting on a front for everybody.
Remember, she became the most mature gem of the crystal gems.
Ah, gross.
And how about you, Gundam? What did you like about this episode? And please shock me.
I loved, again, the colors of the episode.
Wow.
Because you see how, did you notice though, as they were going from scene to scene, how the colors were kind of like separating? I don't know if they did it on purpose, but it was kind of like how like Ruby and Sapphire separated. Like the water was completely lit differently than the land was, and in the town the buildings were completely differently lit. I don't know if they did it on purpose, but it seemed really, really nice. Same with the music, scene to scene, it flows directly together awesomely. And did you notice? Okay. Remember how they went and they laid down, and afterwards Amethyst became a helicopter and everything?
Yes, I love it.
Did you notice that like the music shifts into like this almost like ragtag group music as soon as she became a helicopter and he was trying to like hang on and everything?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
It was really awesome. I loved it. I think it was a fantastic episode, and I thought it was really good.
You guys are gonna probably hate me about this one, but I only have one thing I really liked about this episode.
Whoa, what the heck?
Yeah, I know. The only thing I liked about this is how Amethyst made her stand.
But I am responsible for me, and right now, I am not gonna dump another 1,000-year-old complex on you or anybody else. I'm ending it right here. I am the ding-dong sunshine future, your friend forever.
Promised Steven that she would not drop anything so heavily emotion on him ever again, that this is not his problem, this is not her problem, it's not their problem at all. And it kind of brought in that like that Gurren Lagann style, like when she was pointing up to the sky and all that.
I love that. That was a fantastic homage.
My bro is dead. He's gone. But he's right there on my back and here in my heart. He lives on as a part of me. If you're gonna dig to the heavens. No matter what's in my way, I won't stop. Once I've dug through, it means that I've won!
Yes, it was like, wow. It's like it brought back Simone, like, back in my mind. It's like, wow, that's when he was declaring that he was him. He wasn't his brother, he wasn't Kamala, but it was him. And that's what Amethyst did, that she is her. She's not anybody else, and she's not going to treat Steven any differently. Red, do you have any dislikes about this episode?
Again, no. I actually don't. I just loved it. I was so excited when this whole thing came out. So I really enjoyed it.
How about you, Gundam?
No dislikes for me. In fact, I thought this one was a little bit better than the first episode, just for the fact that not only did Amethyst mature so much, but if you think about it, she was able to say the point of Rose Quartz's mission, that, like you said, you are you, and what you do is what defines you, not anything else. That was really amazing.
Again, you guys are going to probably hate me. I do have a dislike on this. I didn't like how Amethyst actually treated the situation of Ruby running away. She was messing around, horsing around a little bit, and I do know that's kind of her character, and she was trying to cheer up Steven. But Ruby is part of their family, and if somebody in my member of my family ran away, I would be worried sick of them. Honestly, I would be. And here she is just trying to cheer up Steven, which honestly, probably the best way to cheer up Steven was actually to find Ruby and bring them back, or go on to what the next episode is going to be. But that's one thing I didn't like about her. And what is with that pizza? Everything topping pizza? Good God, that's like a heart attack waiting to happen.
The sounds it makes, the little squishy sounds. Oh, I can't stand it.
And then like Steven literally had to like pick it up by a napkin. It's like, oh my God.
You know what that reminded me of? It reminded me of Scooby-Doo when they always get all the toppings on their pizzas and they start, eating it all crazy and stuff. I thought that was nice. But remember, don't need to eat. Amethyst just does it because she likes it. Like, she likes the act of doing it. That's it.
I wonder if she can taste.
Probably can.
According to her, no.
So let's go into the ratings. Gundam, what do you give this?
I give it another 5 out of 5. That was a fantastic episode. Great episode. They're definitely doing the right things.
Red?
Again, 5 out of 5.
I think I probably should check my temperature here, but I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5.
Whoa, now look who's the critic.
Come on! Come on!
Usually that's Gundam shtick.
Oh, yeah, it is. Usually is. But all he cares about is colors and music at the moment, so.
That's true. It's okay. It's okay to like those things.
Yes.
I like those things.
This is part 1 of 3-part review of the Heart of the Crystal Gems Steven Universe special. So, once again, I'd like to thank you guys for all sticking around and watching us.
And don't forget to check out the description box. Of course, we got some links down there to Patreon, Facebook, Twitter. And Red, you have some links down there too, don't you?
I have a Facebook page where I do cosplay, and I'm at Perfectly Red Cosplay. And I'm also on Instagram at Perfectly Red.
And guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and get that notification bell turned on so you guys get the latest episodes from us.
And don't forget to check out our website, currentcartoontv.com. And definitely leave a comment. We love hearing from you guys. But thank you so much for watching.
Good night, everybody.
See ya.